Welcome to ZloViewer. In this video we will use the accounts we set up previously to demonstrate the various ways you can control access to your ZloImages as well as how and why to freeze a ZloImage. First we're going to enable the most permissive sharing options available. In this window we have a non-user or public user that is not logged into ZloViewer. We will find our account to go to the gallery. As you can see, there is nothing available to this user despite the settings we have implemented. The reason for this is because we are using a free account, and free accounts can only show frozen ZloImages. Think of a frozen ZloImage as a finalized product. From the More menu, we can freeze our ZloImage. Frozen ZloImages use less resources while disabling some editing features. There is no cost to freeze a ZloImage, but thawing a ZloImage uses Zlo credits. Previously we set this ZloImage as a background source. We must remove that setting before freezing. Let's try again, and then go to view the progress in our queue. Freezing a ZloImage can take a while depending on the size of the ZloImage and network conditions. In this case it took about 5 minutes, which we have skipped. Going back to our gallery, we see an igloo icon in the upper left corner of our ZloImage which visually tells us it is frozen. When we view the ZloImage, we also see an igloo icon and notice we have less options available. Viewing media is exactly the same. Back in the gallery, the More menu has several options grayed out. Okay, let's now refresh the page for our public user. Voila, they can see the ZloImage. Viewing the gallery as the logged-in user produces the same result. Now let's disable those permissions and try again. You may have noticed the user clock icon next to the permissions. This allows us to fine-tune access by setting an expiration to the permission. You might use this when posting a link somewhere to allow access for a period of time for people who might not have a ZloViewer account or to keep certain types of users from accessing older media. You can view the current status of the countdown at any time. Now let's look at two special types of permissions, frenemy and family. These are exclusive access permissions, meaning that if they are not specifically granted access to a ZloImage they won't be able to see it, even if they are part of other groups that do have access. Refreshing shows no ZloImages despite the other groups still being able to see it. Let's check on our expiring permissions. Only a few seconds left. They are now expired, but the checkboxes will not update until we refresh the page. Just to confirm, let's switch to our public user and refresh. You now should have enough understanding to get started implementing user access.